Hello everyone, you're watching ATV. Welcome to the Remedy Show. Here with me, Jenny. We want to start with sending our sincere condolences to all those that have lost their loved ones to this pandemic. We can only pray that the good Lord gives you all the comfort and the strength you need to take you through these times. We also want to send our get well soon wishes to all those that have patients that are ill due to the pandemic or due to other illnesses, and we pray that the good Lord can grant you a quick recovery. And for all those that are still healthy and safe, please ensure you do all you can just to remain safe during this pandemic. We shall get through this together. Yes, we are in difficult times, and I know we receive bad news every other day. Either we've lost a loved one or someone is ill. So we are looking for ways of how we can remain positive during these times and always look forward to a brighter future and a better tomorrow. So we are going to talk about positive thinking today. With me here and Jenny.
Yes, welcome. As Claire has said, we're talking about positive thinking. And please, if you just joined us today, hit the subscribe, follow. If you want more good things, more good things are coming. You're welcome on the Remedy again. And this is Jenny with Claire talking about positive thinking. So with this, we decided with this new situation we are going through, we're not going to stop delivering to you guys. We are here because you are. That is why we're involving our audience to tell us their opinions on different topics. So before we start into the talk, Claire, I would like to show people what our audience has to say about positive thinking. Watch.
No, so positive thinking is like having a very positive mindset. Let's say you're in a very bad situation, but you still see like as though a good thing is going to come out from it. Let's say you have like a sick patient or a sick person like suffering from COVID or any other disease. When you feel like he's going to die, that's negative thinking, and obviously negative is the direct opposite of positive. So if you have like a positive thinking, you're going to go around, you think he's going to get better, although he's actually not going to get better, but you still feel like he's going to get better. That's having a positive mindset. You think good of every bad situation that is happening. So like even if it's a very bad thing, like a very bad thing has happened to you or any of your friends, you think a good thing is going to come out of it. Like you see it's bad, yes, you see it, but you still feel like you can learn from it or something. Like you turn every bad situation into like a good thing or like a lesson.
Hello everyone who is watching IETV. My name is Sparks UG, and about today's topic, when you wake up in the morning and you think you can do something and you go in for it, trust me, you do it. What am I saying like that? When you remain positive, it is the best way to keep on the road and you have things working out together. Training your mind to think positively is the way to do up in our life, because the more you think, the more your life becomes. When you think negatively, then your life is going to move on negatively, but when you move with positive thoughts, trust me, you become a winner. Talking about these corona situations we are in, and what we have to do now is to promise ourselves, and we speak good health on ourselves, we speak happiness and prosperity, and that is a very good way of keeping on a positive side. There is a quote I like. It says, what is down in the well comes up in the bucket. So let us always fill ourselves with positive thoughts and we shall make it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Janet. I'm a filmmaker from Cavalli. We are facing hard times. We are facing hard situations. We are living in a world where we don't know who is going to die the next day. We are worried about everything and anything. there is a lot going on, and for someone to be telling you to have a positive mind and telling you about positive thinking, you may look at it as a mock or a joke, but I believe this is the only thing that we are left with. This is the only thing that is going to keep us alive, that is going to keep us from the depression, from the stress that is unavoidable, that could look unavoidable in times like this. And it could sound hard to have a positive mind or positive thinking in times like this, but you need it. Everyone needs it. Every single person needs to think positive, needs to have a positive mind at any time, at any moment. It could be hard. It could really be hard to think positive. But us being negative with all that is going on is causing us more death than we would have been having. We are having more suicides, we are having more cases of depression, we are having people dying on us, we are losing people, and it starts with you. It starts with you having a positive mind, because every single person around you is affected by how you think and how you believe. Just by waking up one morning grateful for what you have, for the smallest thing you have, as small as a breath that you took. People are struggling to breathe, and you are alive and you are breathing. You may not have money, you may be lacking, you may be having someone or something stressing you, but you took a breath. You took a sip of water. You had a spoon of food to eat. Be positive towards that. Believe in that. Keep your eyes on only that positive that you have. Leave the negative part of it aside and ignore it. Push the negative as far away from you as possible, and you will be happy and you will be grateful. Have the most gratitude to the simple things, to the little things, as small as they are. Just believe in yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Thank God you're alive. Thank God you are breathing, and be happy about that. Leave the negatives aside, and you'll have a lot of impartation on the people around you, on your loved ones, on the people that listen to you, on the people that see you. Just keep it positive. Just keep your mind positive, and you will live and you will survive and you will be happy and you will get through this. God bless you.
Welcome back. I think you've seen what people have to say. If you have something to say and maybe you didn't get a chance of sending it, please send your comments in the comment section below and chat with us. Tell us what you think about positive thinking, mostly in such a period. Even after that, because we're going to deal with this all the time. Well, let's get to it. By the way, shout out to Henry Kabuga, our producer. Oh my God, we are always with him everywhere. The nice videos, the nice adverts. This guy is behind everything. Yes, he's the one. So Claire, we're here bragging about positive thinking. We've heard what others have said. What do you think positive thinking is?
Positive thinking, in my opinion, is the practice of focusing on the good in any situation. Always having that optimistic attitude towards everything. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are ignoring the bad or the wrong. We are looking at the bad and the wrong, but in a more positive way. Yes, we have challenges here and there, but you're giving everything a positive outlook. That is my understanding.
Oh, okay. So you're passing through something, but how are you going to get out of that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think, you who is out there? We're giving our opinions, but we would want to expect you, please, to talk to us. Tell us about positive thinking. I'm talking about that. How do we instill ourselves? What are the skills we're supposed to instill ourselves for positive thinking?
For positive thinking, yes. Definitely, as we go through this life, there are the good times and there are the bad times. So if the times are good, well and good, enjoy them and enjoy the good moments. Don't think, sometimes I hear people say, this is too good to be true.
Yeah.
Well, what if it's actually all good all the way?
Yeah.
So let's not always try to assume that there is a negative to any situation. Let's enjoy the good. But then also when the bad times come in, it's fine. Life is not, a
straight
smooth sail.
line.
Exactly, yeah. So even when the bad times come, just know that it's a challenge. Just pick the lessons from it, and it's actually going to get you better tomorrow. So that is now the positive, mindset that you have given any situation. Of course, it's never easy. When you're going through like a challenge and someone tells you, no, it's okay, it will be well. And then the person will be like, no, you don't know what I'm going through. It's actually really bad. But then just look forward. I always think if it's not okay, it's not the end.
Yeah.
Because in the end, everything is okay. Yes. So for you to be able to arrive to that, it's definitely not a one-day event, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a process that you're going to have to go through and keep telling your mind. I want to think, first of all, you need to look at yourself
and work
know
on
who you
yourself
are.
first.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
Look at all those areas, check yourself, and see maybe the areas you need to, identify to change about. Could be finances, it could be health, it could be your social engagements. So look at that first, identify the areas, and then if you're the person who has always had that negative mindset most of the time, this is how now you're going to start learn. First, acknowledge it. Just know that, oh yes,
I am always negative.
Yes, I'm always negative.
Yeah.
How do I also start to, make myself look at things in a more positive way?
Yeah.
Yes. Then when you're done with that, now start talking positivity to yourself. Yes. Start speaking positive. I can do this. I'm fabulous. I am good at this. I know I've done this well. You've seen this thing of someone tells you, oh, Jenny, you look good. Are you sure?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so you're thinking, no, I know this dress is not nice, or no, I know I don't look good. You see how you're talking to them? You see how you're bringing in the negativity? Just say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just say thank you. Whether the person is meaning it or not, it's okay, they've said it.
Yeah.
Just say thank you.
What you believe is what is important, actually.
Exactly. What you believe is what is important.
Yeah, actually talking about that, I was reading someone, they were saying that what you think manifests tomorrow in your life.
It does.
Yeah, so if you're thinking, like if you woke up one morning and you met a rat, like I was telling you before, you met a rat and then you said, oh God, I just saw a rat, my day is going to be bad. Of course, you're not going to work on your day to become better. So it is going to really be bad, because you already think in your head that rat has spoiled your day. It is just a rat. Let it go.
What you tell the mind. It's something that I'm learning, that I've learned over time. What you tell your mind
is what is
exactly what is going to manifest.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to have a bad day, it's definitely going to be bad. We all have those days of, oh no, I've woken up on the wrong side of the bed. Trust me, you're going to be on the wrong side the whole day. Because you've put it in your head that, oh no, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So definitely, everything is going to be wrong.
Just a saying, it's just a bed. there are two sides. Yeah, you can wake up from any, trust me, and your day will still be good. Yeah. So if you decide your day is going to be good and tell yourself, okay, this has been a mess, but I'm going to wake up, start my day in a positive way, and everything is going to be good. Trust me, it will
actually be good.
But and then in this pandemic, I would want to talk to people about this. Many people have lost their jobs, many people have lost their relatives, many people have lost everything. They have lost hope, and you're maybe home. Actually, you're watching us because you're home, you're seated and doing nothing. Trust me, it's not the end. Some friend of mine was telling me, if someone is negative in the head, they're going to suffer twice. You're suffering right now because you're thinking about it, oh God, this lockdown. And then tomorrow it actually happens. You suffer the second time.
True.
Yeah. Why don't you first live your day like it is? And then tomorrow when a problem comes, you face it and lift yourself up.
That is true. We worry so much about tomorrow. So you see, you're already making today bad because you're worried about tomorrow.
Which might not come.
Then if tomorrow actually comes and it's bad, like you've said, now you're suffering twice because you were worried yesterday. Now today has also come and it hasn't turned out the way you wanted it to. So here we are. You're suffering twice. You were negative yesterday and now things are actually bad. So of course you're still negative in that situation because you thought about it before.
And you really believed it and started living it.
Yes.
Talking about that, the other time we were talking, me and you, and you told me about people who dismiss their problems with positivity. What do you think about that?
Yes.
You do that, eh?
It happens sometimes. Yes, it does happen. Now there's a difference. You much as you want to be a positive thinker, you also need to be realistic. Yeah, there are those situations that you definitely go through. They are challenging, they are bad, they are heartbreaking, they are disappointing. But then you're thinking, oh no, I have to remain positive. There are some situations we need to acknowledge. We need to acknowledge and say, this situation is bad.
Yeah.
But then you're approaching it still with a positive mindset. Yes, you're going to try to cover up, but then the problem also with covering up, sometimes when you're that kind of person, you tend to hold in so much. And then the day you decide to let it out, it's too much. You just explode.
You explode, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that happen to some people. They keep it in, they're thinking, oh no, it's okay, I'm fine. Someone's eyes are tearing, but they're smiling, I'm fine.
I'm fine,
you know? Yeah. So keeping it in is also not good. We would advise that you share. Get someone you can confide in and share.
Yeah.
So let's not hide the problems and the disappointments we are going through under positive mindset.
Yeah.
Yes, you're positive through the situation, but then let's also face the challenges because you're not going to smile all through. You know,
I know.
The difficult
This
times
life can hit you sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, face the problem. See that this problem has come, but I'm going to cry about it. But it's okay to cry. Is it okay to cry? Sometimes,
it's okay to cry.
To me, sometimes it's okay to cry, but don't cry. I learned this from Claire. Don't cry in front of everyone. You can always go back home and let it out. But face reality. Those things of saying that I am so positive, so I can't break down, and then lift yourself up.
Yeah.
Now that is the positivity that is going to be gainful to your life. Otherwise, if you refuse to break down because you feel you're so positive, yet something inside is actually still there and haunting you, it is not good. I'm not a doctor, but I also know that is not good.
And also sometimes what happens with wanting to keep in all these problems that are going on in your life or around you, you know what is going to happen? Yes, you don't want to acknowledge or even break down or actually admit that this is going on. What is going to happen is you're going to transfer that anger you have to somewhere where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, that is true. Oh God,
your
people
home,
do that.
Your home is chaotic. You probably have issues going on. If you do not deal with it at home, you're going to transfer it to work. We shall all know when you show up.
And if you're a boss, you're going to make everyone deal with your problem in another way.
So much as you want to smile and be positive throughout the situation, we need to learn how to tackle the issues at hand at the right time, in the right places, with the right people. Yes. And then it's also important to note that it's not a one-day event. You don't just wake up and be like, okay, positive vibes all the way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
It's a process.
If you've been
process by process.
If you've been, looking at probably 5 negative aspects in your life, you're not going to wake up and there's none. You're going to take off one, take off another. Take it day by day. Don't think, okay, now that we've watched the remedy, the ladies are talking about positive thinking, so I'm positive tomorrow. Here we are. I've started being positive. No, just give yourself time. Acknowledge who you are, the things you have been thinking in a very negative way. And then, with time, you start looking at life
differently. Obviously, we expect that after you watching this episode, your life is going to change. But this takes time. You can always tell yourself, you get a sentence you can always tell yourself every day. You wake up and tell yourself, this day is going to be better than yesterday.
Yes.
And then you live the day as it is. It is okay to think about tomorrow, but first live what you're living right now. And tomorrow is going to come the way it is supposed to come. That is what I live with.
And then there is also this other thing that people tend to have sometimes. You're talking about a good thing. Let me say, for example, tomorrow, Jenny, I'm going to make this big deal. But then, what if it doesn't go well? Well, what if it goes well?
What if it goes,
You do realize we always rush to that side of, what if it doesn't work out? Well, what if it works out? We never tell ourselves that. So I think it's something we need to start practicing and learning as human beings. Just think of what if it works out?
Yeah.
Not always, oh no, what if it doesn't work out? You know?
And I know that is very hard. Sometimes you're in a situation and even if you try to be positive, nothing is really going to work out. But when you start telling yourself, trust me, try this, it will work out.
It will work out.
Yeah, you tell yourself, what if it actually works out? Risking is okay sometimes.
Yes.
You cannot get something until you risk to take a step.
Yeah.
So when you take a step, that is when you will know if this is going to work out or not work out.
Yeah, take the risk with a positive, mindset.
Actually, that makes me now think or want to talk about this. When you have something, you're going to pursue something, who are the people you're going to tell?
Oh, yes.
You're going to tell someone, I come to you and I'm like, I want to start a business.
Yeah.
And the first thing someone tells you is,
I know you can't manage.
You can't manage.
It's very difficult. It's complicated. How are you going to do it exactly? Are you sure it will work out?
Yeah, that is not a good vibe.
As opposed to, someone telling you, oh, that's a good idea. So you can try this, you can try that.
Yeah.
Explore this, talk to this one. Now, those are the people, which brings me to the next point. You need to surround yourself with positive people.
Yeah, that is true.
It's very key.
Even if you see that something is not really going to work out, the way you tell me, there is always positivity in the way you say something.
Yes.
If it is a negative thing but you've said it in a positive way that encourages me, I can understand, if I take this risk really, I'm not going to get out of it.
Yeah.
But by the time you think of taking something, doing something, you already know that, I'm going to earn from this, I'm going to benefit from this. So I'm coming to ask you just to get an acknowledgement. So by that, if you just let me down and tell me, no, you can't do this.
Yeah.
That you can't do this can shatter someone.
True.
It can.
True. Speaking of the people, you surround yourself with and the people you're talking to, when you talk to a positive person, you're going to notice the way they communicate is very different from a negative person.
Yeah.
Let me give you a scenario. My former manager, where I, work, there is a way he used to deliver the other feedback. There is a positive feedback, and he never used to use the word negative. It was not in his vocabulary. He used to call it areas of improvement or opportunity areas.
Yeah.
Here, so already the word negative is not there.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be for don't do this, don't do that. The way he would deliver would be, can you try doing this? Can you explore this?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you talk to so and so? It's not for don't do this. You see the way he's delivering the areas of improvement. You actually just fall in line.
Yeah.
Because the way it has been delivered matters. Now, if you find a negative person, they only have the not language.
Yeah.
So sometimes it discourages a person.
Who makes you feel like you can't do nothing.
Who is trying to look like, they want to see the positive in the situation, but then the language you're using. So you need to mind the people you surround yourself with and you talk to. Just watch how they talk to you.
Even the way you talk to someone. Don't be the reason why someone is breaking down. If someone is having a problem, or someone comes to you and they're telling you something beneficial to them, first of all, listen. There is hearing and listening. Those are two different things.
Yes.
So if I listen to you, that means I'm going to get to pick out what you really want me to hear.
Yes.
And then I will tell you, I will give you feedback. And this feedback, even if it is not good, the way I have given it to you should at least encourage you to either go on or stop. But it should be encouraging, not disappointing you. Even if you stop, but it is encouraging you to stop. I should not go back to this job.
I know. Have you ever gone to a
like
person with a problem, and the person just makes it worse? And you had gone to this person for some words of encouragement. Yes, not lie to me. Give me the real deal. Tell me the truth. But then the way you deliver it. Some people really discourage you and you just feel you've gone back to zero.
I know. I know.
So the way, definitely, the people we surround ourselves with, the way they communicate really matters. Definitely does matter. So, and then also one important thing is to learn how to make peace with your past. Just learn how to make peace with your past. Everyone has a past. We haven't been all perfect through. Because the minute you keep referring to the past, oh my God, I did this wrong. I made a mistake here. You see, already you're bringing back past negatives. You're bringing them back, yet we are here today. So just first make peace with your past. and acknowledge, yes, those were mistakes, I learned from them. Most importantly, learn. That is how you're going to actually start learning how to think positively. So bringing back the past.
Talking about the past, that reminds me, there are some things that always happen, negative things that always happen, and people tend to make them seem normal. Like, have you ever had a problem, let's say at your job, and then you tell someone else and they tell you, those things happen. Everywhere you go, you're going to find those things. And then they're living with it as if it is a normal bad thing that you're supposed to live with. It is actually not supposed to be like that.
It's very common, definitely, in workplaces. Oh, no, it's like that here. Just get used to it. But no, it's not
it is
right.
not okay. By the time someone comes to complain, they are not facing it the right way. You know, they're facing it bad. They don't like what they're passing through. So they need you, something just fair. They need you to tell them this is not okay. Actually make a next move, something like that. Maybe stop doing.
You don't be okay with it. If everyone else is okay with it, fine. If you've learned how to live with it, fine. But it's not okay with me. This is wrong. So then you approach the whole situation differently.
We can really not have a generation of problems. We should not accept that. Really,
that is true.
No, that is the cause of negativity. When something like that is happening in life and people are taking it normal, that means positivity will be hard to bring up. It will be hard for someone. We've talked a lot. Let us go in a very, very short break, and we're still here with you, my dear. Thank you for watching.
So a few days ago, you joined the crowds in the market for your fresh foods. You'd equally brave the risky streets, exposing yourself to the virus.
Cut the hustle. If you're in Mbarara, all your fresh foods can now find you on your doorstep. Download Let's Farm Shop app from Play Store to order now.
Welcome back from that short break. In case you're just joining us, you're watching The Remedy with Jenny and Claire, and we were talking about positive thinking. You know, how can we think and behave in a positive way, especially the times that we are in. Please don't forget to throw your comments down in the comment section. Hit like, tell us what you think as this conversation goes on.
And share with your friends that they would also like to see something like this.
So Jenny, why is positive thinking important? We've looked at what it is, how people can try to get there day by day. Why is it important?
First of all, positive thinking. The conversations you have with your mind are so important. They're the ones that are going to happen to you tomorrow. So when you start thinking positively, you will see that many positive things are going to come in your life. You're going to start experiencing positivity, actually, as long as you allow it in. The way you relate with people is going to change. The way you receive information from people, even if it is bad or good. Because the way you told me the other time, no one out there cares about you, by the way, apart from you and your family, some family. So if someone brings like some negative thing, what is your positive mind going to tell you? What are you going to think about it? For your own good. And how are you going to deal with that? Even after passing through a certain problem like what we are going through right now, COVID has not been really good to us. Some people are home, some people are sick, some people have lost relatives, and some people have actually died because of fear. You know, you have anxiety. You have like pressure, and then when it brings you down, you think, oh, I have COVID, and your heart is not relating and you very well. Your mind, you've told your mind, I'm not going to make it, and you die. So the way you deal with your life, you first think inside you, put that positivity. It is not easy. You first deal with yourself, like day by day. Tell yourself every day, I need to start living positively. Not dismissing your problems, but actually facing them and bringing yourself up. And please, for real, you only care about yourself. People there don't care about you so much. Whenever someone tells you a negative comment, so what? As long as you believe that for you, what you're doing is good, you're a good person, what you're delivering is good, and you don't have that negativity, like you're not delivering negative energy.
Yeah, not everyone
So-
will be looking at you that way. It's,
Yeah.
it's what you feel, but not everyone
yeah,
is
not
looking at you
everyone.
that way. Yeah.
So you cannot please everyone. First please yourself, and then don't be the person who is going to bring someone down. Of course, if you're expecting negative energy from someone, I mean positive energy from someone, don't give them negative energy. That is so selfish, and that means you're not a positive person.
That is true.
And just the way you said, if we are surrounding ourselves with positive people, you realize that many things are going to happen to you.
Definitely.
If maybe you wanted to start up something and it has been on a stand because you told some negative person and they told you can't do it. If you're with someone a friend who every time is not improving your life in any way, but bringing you down.
Yeah.
Is reminding you how you're not always over smart, you don't know good what. Okay, someone who is always reminding you of the burdens in your life. That is not a friend. Trust me, that is not a friend. Cut them off, or at least reduce the way you communicate with such a person. Reduce the attachment you have with such a person.
And most importantly, the time you give them. I learned this from a friend of mine. He told me, you need to start evaluating the time you're giving to people. If the person doesn't add that much value to you, and then you're spending 4 hours with them, it doesn't build you in any way at the end of the day. So you need to learn to give people the time where it is necessary.
And time is a lot of value, by the way, in our lives.
I mean, it's the biggest asset we have. It's the biggest asset we have in life. So you need to learn how to apportion your time well.
Exactly.
So if you're sitting with someone with positive vibes, a positive mind, brilliant ideas, now those are the people you need to surround yourself with.
Those are the people. And there are some people you should really not let go.
True.
Yeah, someone who's really positive in your life, or who always reminds you are better than what you think you are. There's some people, I have some friends, I believe in them more than they believe in themselves, or sometimes I have a friend who believes in me even more than I believe in myself.
I know, talk about that. Yes, I sometimes I hear that someone comes and tells me, oh Claire, you're actually good at this, or you can do this, and I'm like, really? So you find the person believes in. Now I love those people. Those are the people I love.
Now you see,
because they remind you of your worth.
By the time someone tells you that they have seen it in you, and they're honest about it.
Yes.
Because someone can actually see it and become quiet, and then come and even tell you, I think TV is shit. Like, okay, something that you feel like you can do. They bring negativity about it, so that you will not even think about it. Now that is jealous and negative. For real.
That is true. That is true.
That person does not want you.
You tell the person, I love doing this, I would be interested in doing this, and the first thing is for, no, that's not for you. Don't even think about it. Yet in your heart you feel it's what you're passionate about, it's what you want to do. Someone just really shatters your plans. And you actually, now if you're also not a strong-hearted person, you're going to think, okay, it's okay, I'm actually not that good anyway.
This is
you
my
see how
friend.
the person has just spoiled your day and your future plans, and you're thinking, anyway, it's okay, then I can't do TV, it's fine.
I know. Mostly if this person is your friend and they have been with you for so long, so you feel like they know you.
They know you.
You have forgotten that you know yourself better than the person, or some other person knows you. So they bring you down. They tell you cannot do this. Yet you can actually do it better than you. So that is your mind. You need to first think for yourself before someone thinks for you.
True. Of course, that is what negative people do, ideally. Because they believe nothing can go well in their life. They think nothing should also go well with you.
So cutting off people, it is okay sometimes, but which people and how
you do it,
how you do it, and then it is not easy, trust me. If you have loved someone and they're not good to you, or some of us you actually feel guilty to cut someone off. But first think about yourself first. Love yourself. It's not easy. Love yourself and tell yourself, you're not going to lose. Actually, after someone has gone away from your life, you start breathing easily, like you feel that space.
That is how you know. That is how you know you are surrounding yourself with a toxic person. When you start breathing and you're like, oh my God, life is actually greener this side.
You start better things are happening.
Better things start happening to you. So you're thinking, I was surrounding myself with just the wrong person or the wrong people.
And such people even always make sure that you don't have the good friends. They will always show you that the other friends are bad. Meanwhile, also you should not be the bad friend. Stop thinking about
look at yourself first.
Are you giving what you want someone else to give you?
True.
So if you're not getting something, are you actually giving it out there? Before you let someone go, are you being helpful in their lives, or you're just letting them go because you're selfish? You're thinking only for yourself. Well, it's okay to think for yourself very well, but what about someone who's helping you into something?
The only challenge with positive people is they always think people should also be good to me, you know. Yeah, we shall definitely talk about that. Let's go into a short break. You're still watching The Remedy, and we'll be back.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
I am Ugandan.
Yes, welcome back from that short break. You're still watching The Remedy with Jenny and Claire. And please don't forget to hit us below in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this conversation that is going on.
So, with positivity?
Yes, please. Positive vibes only. So before we went into the break, we were talking about how positive people, of course, usually positive people, you know, are usually doing the good, and they tend to believe that everyone around them should also be good to them. However, it doesn't work that way. I think you will agree with me.
Trust me, I do.
You'll sit here and you're thinking, but I'm doing everything right. I'm kind to this person, or I'm kind to these people.
Why is he mean to me?
Why is he or she mean to me? You know, So it is also something, much as you're trying to learn how to be a positive thinker, always have positive mindset. Just know not everyone around you is going to give back the same positive vibes that you have. So you also need to learn that. That's the part of being realistic now. Once you're a positive thinker, you also need to learn that not everyone is going to give you the same vibes that you're giving off. So then you don't get stuck with that whole thinking, but now you even start doubting yourself. Am I not good enough for these people? But I'm really kind, I'm nice, I'm generous. So you start now beating yourself. You're thinking, maybe I'm not good enough.
So someone can actually make you feel you're less than what you are.
Exactly. So that's the part where we really need to be realistic, much as we want to, keep up the positive thinking and always be optimistic about each and every situation.
Actually, about that, you need to first understand that human beings are totally different.
Yes.
The way you think is different from the way someone else is thinking.
Yes.
The way you take in some things, your perspective is different from the way mine is.
Yes.
So you will see something in a way and I see it in a different way.
Yes.
So until you realize that actually I don't think the way someone else thinks, you're going to always want everyone to think like you.
True.
And that is not okay.
It doesn't work that way.
It does not.
Because you will notice when you're like in a setting, let me say a workplace, or you're living in a community or a family, all of you have different beliefs, you have different characters, so you're going to have to learn to find a way of understanding everyone. Have you met those people who tried, like you were telling me the other day, when you're that one friend that everyone runs to, you're like in a circle of 6 friends, and then so and so is like this, so and so is like that, then 2 are not talking to each other, but then somehow all the other 5 talk to you. That means you're the person who has understood each and every person. Because I've seen it happen before. You're in a workplace and everyone asks, Claire, how do you talk to that girl? She's something else, So everyone wonders you just be accommodative and understand them.
That this person is what
like
they
this.
are.
So you're going to treat them that way. If this person is bossy, by all means give them all the bowing that they want.
Just as long as it is in a nice way.
Yes, as long as it is in a nice way. It's not indicating or trying to mean anything else. Just do that. You'll just see how you'll have peace.
If someone is not offending you in any way, then just take that way. And people will always offend you, by the way.
True.
So how are you going to deal with that? Just know that not everyone out there likes you.
True.
You cannot please everyone.
Yes.
So everything you do, even if it is good with all your heart, not everyone is going to be happy with it.
Of course not.
So as long as you know that what I've done is good, let whoever wants to like it. If they don't, that is on them.
It's fine.
Just move on with your life and don't be guilty. Don't be if you let someone go and they're not beneficial in your life, let them go. Don't feel bad about it. Move on with your life. moving on is key. Move on with a lot of positivity. Tell yourself, yeah, that is over now. I'm going to start something else.
Yes.
And it will work out.
And you actually realize how all the good things start falling in place once you've done that.
Yes, so talking about good people always wanting something nice.
Yes.
Claire, tell me, if you had a friend and they thought they do something very nicely, let's say they were like musicians, okay, they thought they know how to sing, and you really know they cannot, and they're your friend, you don't want them to embarrass themselves. How do you tell them that you cannot do this in a positive way, and you don't want to throw away negative? Realistic, so that person will come back to reality and face it.
Yeah, that is true. I've definitely seen it before, where the person, like you said, the person knows they can sing, or they know they can act, or they know they can do this and that, but then in actual sense,
they can't.
It's a difficult one, It's a difficult one. Please, if you're watching, let us know what you think. What are the best lines that we can use?
Yeah, how can you tell someone they're not good at what they think they are good at?
True,
In a nice way.
In a nice way, I think you just have to come up and be realistic. Just be mindful of the way you deliver it. You know, if the person thinks, they can sing, you can tell them, have you ever thought of trying an idea of maybe hosting a show? I can see you're good at try. Have you tried maybe article writing? I can see you're good at writing. So you're not exactly putting down their dreams, but you're also showing them the other strengths that they have.
But remember, Claire, this is someone who already thinks I can
do
sing.
it.
So they'll tell you, no, I'm okay. I'm going to sing. Yeah, TV can wait.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult.
Yeah,
it's
it is so hard. But me, I think it is the way you deliver it. It's just the way you say it. Okay, you can say it. It is always in the way. So now, let's see. If you told me, now for you, I'm telling you, let me tell the whole world, this girl can sing like a lot. I don't know why she's not singing. By the way, she hosts karaoke. Tell them where to find you.
Oh yes, of course,
Tuesdays only that.
Yeah, just the pandemic,
lockdown.
Of course, we are all trying to be home and stay safe, but yes, we have the karaoke hour every Tuesday at Signature Premium, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And hopefully when all this is over, we can get back to having those fun Tuesday nights.
Yeah, okay, that's enough of you, Kwemora. Now, if let's say you are hosting karaoke and you really didn't know how to sing, you really know how to sing, by the way, you have a nice voice, you should start singing your own music. And I didn't know how would I tell it to you, Claire? I love the songs. I love the songs you're singing, but don't you think the vocals you're putting are maybe not the ones? Then maybe I don't know. God, someone tell me what I can do.
See how difficult it is. But
how would you take it if I came and told you? What do you think you can do well, apart from singing? Like in real life, what do you think you can do well?
Of course.
Oh my God!
I do well. I don't
you do everything. Right? Sugar is so wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
For instance, me, I can't sing. I cannot. So let's say you couldn't. No, not sing. I have failed. Please tell me. How could you tell someone they can do what they think they can do?
Please let us know. Yeah, it's a very tough one.
It is tough, and it is good because you would not want to see your friend embarrassing themselves. Oh, sometimes it's also, I think, what I always do is letting them sometimes face it, and then when it hits them back, they'll say, I think I can't sing.
Yeah, she was
right. But then it hits, she was right. No, you did not tell the person.
Oh, you didn't tell the person. You just let them go.
Yeah, but the problem is that it always hits them so bad.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes it hits them really bad.
That's true.
These masks are not a joke.
That is true. So please let us know what you think. We'll be glad to hear from you.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Then another problem that really brings a lot of bad energy, let me not even call it negative energy, is generalizing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, for instance, I'm Chiga, by the way. Say it with me.
You're seated with the Chiga Bellas.
Yes.
I love what you brought up. Generalizing people or a particular segment, based on, tribe, religion, race, exactly.
Color.
color, physical appearance,
So I have this problem whenever I came to the West
Yes.
to do my advanced studies.
Okay.
And whoever would meet me, they would start assuming, first of all, they are starting to speak Luganda, some of them.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, I'm Mchiga. No way, you cannot. You're pretty. You're tiny.
So
what is wrong with-
Yeah, she has picked an example for one of the tribes in the West. Yes, you meet people and oh yeah, I'm Claire, I'm so and so, I'm Mchiga. Oh no, you're too pretty to be a Mchiga. Oh no, your English is too good.
How
to
can you be a
spoken by
Mchiga?
Mchiga.
Yeah.
Can we please try to reduce this whole generalizing? Of, oh no, you're too pretty to be a Northerner. Oh you're
too soft.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's
You're
also
too
that bit
soft.
of,
You
oh no,
cannot
you're
be
too
a
soft.
Mchiga,
Yeah.
you're too soft.
Yeah, and then when it's time for doing some of the heavy work, show us the Mchiga in you.
Yeah.
Why do
Something
we
like
have to
that.
wait for those
I
moments?
know.
Yeah.
And then I even have a problem with people who call Northerners Bakoko.
Yeah, it's not right.
It is not right.
It's definitely not right.
They
yeah.
are from the north. They are not Bakoko. But that word,
Yeah.
I hear it even comes from something I'm not going to talk about. But
Yeah.
it is not okay.
It's really not right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is not.
because you're just throwing around all these
Yeah.
negative lines and you're just generalizing. Yes, I mean in a segment, if you find a Northerner who is soft or a Northerner who is hard, I mean it's fine. It's just according to the person.
It is someone's character,
yeah, someone's character.
not someone's tribe.
Yeah, so please let's
So
stop
that
throwing
Chigai,
that
it
around.
is just too much. So I really want to talk about it since we are here. We have a Chiga and we have this platform. We'll use it. Yeah, being a Chiga doesn't mean you have to be ugly. Doesn't mean you don't know English. Doesn't mean that you have to be so strong. We are humans, and even being a Mnyako, it doesn't mean you don't know English. It's not about tribe. It's
Yeah.
about someone's character.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends. I mean, some of us have really grown a thick skin when it comes to some of these lines, but then you'll find a person who actually really take it the bad way. Yeah, you really put someone down and they will think, okay, so I'm really from a terrible tribe. We are really that bad.
Chiga don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, she's too bright to be this.
I
yeah,
know.
and then you're thinking, okay, so I'm supposed to be the dense one here.
Yeah.
So
I've
it
had
really puts
friends-
people down. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had friends who say I can't date Muganda, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, they have these general things that, oh no, yeah, they are like this, the Baganda girls are like this, or the Baganda men are like this.
I don't think it's really about tribe.
Yeah, I also
really.
don't think it's about tribe. So you see, we just throw around these lines, but then you actually don't know how each
Someone is
individual
going
is
to
perceiving it. Yeah.
Yeah, but let the
So let's
memes
be
keep
mindful.
flowing. Trust me, the memes are making
Yeah, they are very interesting. They are so interesting. Yeah, so positivity all the way. Let's try as much as we can to really be positive. I know times can be tough. You'll not always hear what you want to hear.
No.
Yeah. So just the way you perceive it, the way you decide to receive it, will all matter at the end of it all.
Yeah. So we hope that if you watch this episode today, your life is going to change. You're going to start being positive. Tell yourself, at least tell your mind something. Always give it a sentence. Beautiful. Some people even give us shady comments. So, you've left your room and you're so smart, you feel it, and that part has a problem. But I already feel smart, so yeah. So tell yourself every time, give yourself positive vibes, and if someone has a problem with it, that is them. Yeah. Are you feeling okay? That is what matters. And if you allow yourself to be down, trust me, it is only you facing that. No one else is facing it with you. You're the one having that problem. Yeah, someone is putting you down, but they're enjoying their life.
True. And then most importantly, don't forget God. It is something you have to pray about. You really have to pray about. I used to tell people this when I just started working. It was that kind of job where you interact with so many people. So there is this one who wants things done immediately. There is this one who is not clear. There is the bossy one. There are the patient ones. I used to pray every day for God to give me patience.
Yeah.
it's a prayer I say up to today. Like, give me patience to be able to handle whatever is out there. Whatever person comes to me, please give me the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding that I need to be patient with this person and understand. So you just pray about it. Just tell God to train your mind, to help you train your mind to always see the good in everything. It will happen. He makes it happen.
I was watching a video of some lady saying, I don't pray to be understood, I pray to understand.
Very important. That is nice.
You need to first understand before someone can actually understand you. Are you understanding other people? How are you handling the whole situation around you? Because someone might understand you, but if you're not understanding anything, you will take it in a different way. It won't help.
That is true. So I do believe in God. I believe prayer works, definitely. And also, given the times we are in, it is really tough. We can only do so much or so little. I do not know, Yes, you will social distance, you will properly wear your mask, you will sanitize, wash your hands, but then somehow you wonder, you've seen scenarios where the person probably is a home person, they are indoors, and then everyone is like, how did they get vaccinated? And then the person is like, how did you get sick? So you see, we can do all this, but then at the end of the day, just leave the rest to God, honestly. Just leave the rest to God. In case you're looking for any words of encouragement or hope just to help you through the day, just make the Bible or the Quran your friend. Trust me, there is always good encouraging words in there just to get you through, because the depression will really hit hard. It's really hitting hard, and all of us, we take it differently. So just look for those positive words to keep you going. Just do that.
She's almost crying, but the truth is that really it is only God with our answers. Before you want to understand the situation, first ask God for patience, for that positivity. It is you're already thinking it because you've watched the show, and now you think you're going to start thinking positive things only, but without God, my friend, you're nothing. He brought us to this world and he's going to take us through. So we have enjoyed this weekend being with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for wasting your data on us. But I hope you have learned something, one or two. We have been here with you. In case this is your first episode, this is your first time here on AETV, subscribe. Trust me, nice things are coming. Maybe you're missing out because you didn't hit the notification button. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We are here, Claire and Jenny, serving you every Saturday at 5. And in case you want to send your videos, we're going to share a flyer down below. You can send on that number that is passing down. Send your opinions, send your videos telling us what you think about positive energy. And in case you have any problem you want us to talk about, you can also send it and we will talk about it. This is The Remedy, and we love you so much. We've been here with Henry, but I will not forget. Oh God, how can I forget to talk about Henry? These videos, you see how we look good? This is Henry's work. In case you have any mukoro or what you want us to live stream, Henry is going to be there for you. He does flyers, he does what? Just know he's the best producer we have in the West.
Shout out to you, Henry. Well
Henry Kabuga. So thank you so much for watching with us. Till next Saturday. Bye.
Red Star Wine, the taste that lasts.
Red Star Wine nekorerwa hano mu Uganda kandi bwa hati okurugaho naho ori nobasa kugigura ori kurabira haduka y'ubwoko bwa internet eri kuguza ebyo byonka ebiri kukorerwa hano mu Uganda ya www.guzayug.com.